What's going on, y'all? Welcome to 43rd edition of Get Off Your Chest. I'm your host, Chris Project. Thank you guys for tuning in. Do me a favor, subscribe and share for more content. Follow me on my socials. Participate, waive all rights and privacy. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once you reach this goal, one lucky person will get $100 during the Cash App giveaway. So what is on my mind today? Just too many things, honestly. I had a conversation not that long ago. Um, Somebody um, peeped a video that I posted on TikTok. I just didn't get around to uploading it on YouTube. Let me see if I can pull that pull that video up. Because if you ever need a good idea of what's really going on with me. I'm just getting these last minute things out the way that I should have done earlier, but y'all know me. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I gotta go through Canva. Every now and then I forget I gotta go through these steps to upload a video on StreamYard. Let's see if I can pull it up. But while I'm getting this video taken care of, let me say this. Because I would say, to my surprise, although Lord knows I wasn't looking or asking for it, why in God's name is this not working the way I need it to work? Is this it? Hold on, let me turn it down. Yep, yep, that's it. A lot of people always wondering what's going on through my head, because I don't really give that much of me to people for the most part, particularly in my real life. And oh, look who's here! Good evening. How you doing, Artichoke? Matter of fact, let me make sure I take care of my friend real quick. Uh, okay, good. I got it downloaded, and I'm about to open. And yeah, let me go ahead and get ready to upload this, because a lot of people, and I mean a lot, always wondering how you feeling, and I'm like, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm chilling. How you doing? Because I don't give too much credit to myself or think about myself uh, throughout the day, because I'm not trying to have all eyes on me. It's like, hey, I'm not important. I'll just figure it out. But more so, how are you doing? This video came up on You Are Very Much Welcome. Um, this popped up on TikTok the other day, and I felt like this is speaking. This is pretty much me, 100%.
What's the biggest lie that you've ever told? I'm fine. Ah, man, come on, tell me, what's the biggest lie you ever told? I'm fine. That's the biggest lie I ever told.
So when I tell people that I am a liar, yeah, I have a reason to say that because of stuff like that. And I think this is one of the rare times that I think it'll be apropos for me to be Not all the way vulnerable, but it's like let me just peek behind the curtain. It's like what's going on. Uh, okay. Um, People who I didn't think were watching me, was watching me, and they noticed a couple of they noticed a couple of changes. So that could be mean two things: either A, they're really watching me, or B, I'm just a little bit sloppy with my mask that I tend to wear. I don't know. Only time regarding that, only time will tell. But it's like there's like Chris, like these last months you've been changing. What's going on? It's like life. That's it, life. And it's just that when you go through changes, especially changes that you didn't ask for, it can sometimes weigh in on your psyche. Like, like the task, you can do the task, but it's the image that you had, your 5 year, 10 year plans, for the most part, is compromised or might go up in smoke. And when your life is tied to that plan, if that falls, everything else is gonna fall with it. So to battle that, to be battling that internally, it hurts a lot. I'm not gonna hold you guys. It hurts, and I would say the beginning stages of these changes, I can definitely tell you guys I was angry because when people affect one part of my life, it affects everything. Because my life is predicated that peace and convenience, peace and convenience. And to get the peace, I need to create a level of conveniency for my life, so that way I can operate, I can stay focused, and I don't, excuse me, I don't snap on anybody. Now, some people are saying, "What do you got? Anger issues?" If I do, I have 36 years of reasoning why I would be angry, but I don't know, honestly. Because truth be told, I haven't got to know a therapist for them to diagnose me. Only thing I do know is when I do get angry, I just have to. It'd be best if I just remove myself from the situation before I burn anything, everything down, anything in front of me. Where did all this stem from? Childhood. When when you believe your life is supposed to be going a certain way, and it has to be altered not because of something you did, it's because of what someone else did, and it's like, okay, cool, it is what it is. Or me being a child, I have no choice in the matter, so just deal with the cards that's dealt to you, which I understand and I agree. Now when that happens constantly, to the point where people see that, oh, Chris is going to be cool with it. He's not going to complain. He's not going to do this. He's not going to do that. That eventually builds up. Like I can uh, hit you with the penny. and tell you to deposit. A penny ain't shit. But how many pennies do you need to receive for that to make some type of significant damage? You're going to need a lot of pennies. And the reason why I bring up that analogy is because the things that, not to say I ain't got hit with some quarters or whatever the case may be, but the things that I've been going through previously, they were just pennies of problems. A penny for each problem. And I just dealt with it and dealt with it and dealt with it and dealt with it and dealt with it until 1 cent turned into hundreds of thousands of dollars. So now we're at the point where I should have stopped this a long time ago, but what place, especially as a child, can I say stop? Now, I want to say last month or a few weeks ago, we was talking about respect my no. See, part of me, and this what hurts. The things that I know now, I wish I can go back and tell my younger self how to handle certain situations to get a different outcome in life. Now, granted, situation that I was in, and that's another reason why it hurts. The situation that I was in, it was a you could say autonomy, a dictatorship, a tyrant. Like no, my knowledge now was not going to do nothing for me, particularly in the situation and environment I was in. So it was nothing but pain and enduring, basically. So the question is, how much of that is going to affect you when you're an adult, which is something that the adults didn't take into consideration back then. By the way, you're going to what adults and parents need to understand that what you do now will affect your children later. Like, because earlier today we were talking about oppression and suppression. How oppression is innately evil, where suppression is whatever you make it to be versus your intent. Now, if your intent was to hold me down, well, excuse me, suppress me, which that's clear as day, and I don't. Honestly, I don't give people the chance to argue or debate me about that. It's like you was not there, and respectfully, just don't speak on it. So the adults, you gotta ask yourself, well, like, what are you doing? And where do you see your kid 5, 10, 15 years from now? Where you're just trying to hold them back and while you're taking them for granted. Is basically how I would describe it. You're taking your own child for granted. There are some parents who just don't care. I remember growing up. I remember, I don't know, me and my older brother was arguing about something. It was like one of these useless ass debates that I can give a fuck about. My dad came in the kitchen, was like, all that doesn't mean anything because I go to work, I pay bills, I work 2 jobs, I only get like 4 hours of sleep, so whatever you guys are arguing about is useless. So not only was, and this is a combination of my mom and dad and other adults as well, so let me make that perfectly clear. Not only was our nose not respected, our opinions didn't matter. Let me rephrase that. All of our opinions didn't matter. Only ones that the adults cared about. And we went through some shit back then. So keep that in mind. That's problems that I dealt with at home. Now, what happens when I go to school? more the same. A lot of people always wonder, like, did you really go through all this in high school, middle school, elementary school? Yes, I was bullied throughout most of my years because I just didn't stand up for myself, and no one really taught me how to stand up for myself. And the advice they gave me would have got me in trouble, and the people that would give me those advice would never be there to bail me out. So what? How many years is that? You had 12 years and 14, then I wanted 1 year. So 15 years, ladies and gentlemen. Think about that. 15 years of no peace and no level of convenience. Now, when it comes to retaining knowledge, like how to do hobbies and that type of stuff, I was gatekeep most of my majority of my school year, and obviously at home. Now, some people say you had an older brother, he didn't want to put you on game up things. No, not always, to be exact. So when I'm talking, having conversation, people's like, no one's gonna get that information for you. You need to go look for yourself. Since I was gatekeep a lot of the times, and my response to that is real simple. How can I go look for something that I don't know exists? How can I go look for something that I don't know exists? Other people know that, and those other people are willing to get that information to other people. They just don't want to see me in that circle and see me succeed for whatever reason. It could be I'm an outcast. It could be because of my last name. It could be a multitude of things. But when people talk about getting out of mud, I'm the epitome of getting it the fuck out the mud. Damn near nobody helped me with shit. So, like I said, that was 15 years. 15 fucking years. I had to go through that. Keep in mind, I'm at home. I already got my own shit to deal with the family. Parents going through a divorce was actually one of the best things, but even then, that um, created its own extra level of stress. So, with the combination of all of that, so get out, go to college, and and I know I'm ready, but this is get off the chest. I just want to get out. I want to get all of this off my chest before I go to bed. Um, with all the stuff that was going on, what happened in college? I appreciate that. Thank you. And that's the truth right there. And I remember I told somebody because they're asking me about before I get back to what I was saying earlier. They was asking me like how come I can't do certain stuff or why I won't do certain anything because um, I say this in jokingly, but I think my life setting is set on difficult, and if I knew how to change it to easy, I would. There people gonna be like, why you always went the easy way out? Easy because I've been doing this I've been playing on difficult for 36 years. So sometimes I just want to just like take the foot off the gas and just go easy mode real quick. Now some people can say they gone through this or they gone through that. I'll say you did not go through it 36 years in counting, so don't even try. But what was I getting at? Um, One thing that I really started to focus on or zoning in as far as things going against me was a lot of broken promises and a lot of times where I was left holding the bag by myself. Now, there would have been a couple of times where how can I say this? I would explode to the point where people are looking at me like, is there something wrong with me? Like I got anger management issue. Like that is unnecessary. And you can't tell people how to act when you play a part into why they're acting the way they're acting. And I tell people, be happy. All you got was that expression out of me because if I really had to go based on how I feel, I'll say this freely. There's a strong possibility you would not live to tell the story. That's not to say I'm the baddest guy out there. It's just that I'm frustrated at that time. I'm angry, and anything can happen. So, well, back to the what I was saying. Leaving the house. Before I left my family's house, I was dealing with a lot of broken promises. It's like there's things I want to do, but I gotta sacrifice and take care of this and take care of that. I'll help you with this. I'll help you that. But right now, I need you here. I need you to do that, and all this other stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think I ever told you guys this publicly before. I'm over this. What I'm about to say, um, because, like I said, I want peace and convenience. Why? Because I didn't get a lot of that growing up. Um, there was times. No, there was a lot of times. Single parent household. It was me. I was stay with my pops. Obviously, me, my sister, and Alex. Um, I was in my junior year. Yeah, my junior year. With me being a junior, I had to that right there affected me severely bad. Now, keep this in mind. Sophomore year, I got injured. I tore my ACL playing football. Sat out the whole season. This is during those times, ladies and gentlemen, where you tore your ACL, they'll see you next season. You're not gonna. There's no fast recovery. You got to go through that rehab process. That takes the whole entire year. So I did all of that, and I was able to get back in time for spring training. Here's what pissed me off about all of that. Um, you have see single fathers, they need all the help they can get. Well, single parents need all the help they get, particularly single fathers. So, unfortunately, somebody needed to go pick up my little sister from school, walking distance. Look, guys, let me tell you something. I We stayed 2 blocks from the school, 2 blocks, and I get it. You don't want your little girl walking home by herself, so go get the middle child. Have him leave school, pick her up, and walk her back, walk her back to school, walk her home. Excuse me. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I am driving wise. I'm maybe uh uh I how can I say this? Driving wise, I was probably like maybe 10 minutes away from the school, so I had to get home and I didn't drive back. If it was drive back, then I guess that will soften the blow. But I had to run back to school. Let me see. Let me see something because I have it here. Um, Let me do my dad's address. So walking, no, I'm sorry, driving is really like less than 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Walking, 30, pretty much 30 minutes, and I have to walk that every day. And sometimes I have to find a way to cut that speed in half, like uh, run the sidewalks, walk the streets, run the sidewalks, walk the streets, run the sidewalk, walk the street, run that entire bridge and walk the streets, and continuing the pattern until I got back to school. I think from a 30 minute walk, I think I was able to get there in like maybe 20 minutes, or yeah, about 20 minutes, maybe 15. That's the lowest I could think of. So I got to do that every day to um, go help out the house because um, the adults couldn't come to agreement. So who was next? The oldest son was, yeah, oldest son was not home, and I think away from college. So middle child gotta, you see, well, it's sort of simple. It's like you can do whatever. We can get you to do whatever because you're not going to complain about it. And you do complain about it, we will get you in line, and you still got to do it anyways. So why don't you just do it the first time around? So I did what I was told. I was obedient to my parents. What did it cost me, ladies and gentlemen? Not only did I move down the depth charts, whether it be for football, whether it be for track, around that whatever time period that was, I can't remember exactly. I know for a fact I did that for football, maybe track. Went down in the depth charts because how can we trust you to be there if there's other people who's already here? You got to go home, take care of responsibility. In which, again, I understand, totally understand. So with that, there was no chance of me getting a scholarship. I was not in the coach's good favor. And speaking of coaches, at that particular time, timing was so fucking terrible. We was going through a coaching change. Coach Luger retired. Coach Alexander took over. So now I gotta prove myself to a bunch of new coaches who ain't never seen me before. And the first thing they see is you're going home. You're leaving us hanging. We know you have responsibility. Go handle your responsibility. But at the end of the day, you're leaving us hanging. So went down the depth charts to the point. Pops was like, "Well, since they're not going to give you any quality pay time, Just go ahead and quit the team and come home and help around the house. Um, it took me all my powers not to punch my father in the face. Not getting no good twisted, guys. Although I'm a little bit taller than my dad, he's still in shape. So that would have been a bloodbath. Have we gotten into an altercation at any time during the stage? Now, do I care to fight him now? No, because as strong as he is, I'm willing to take it maybe a little bit past where most people go. That's only because of skill training or whatever you want to use. So, what was it? Scholarship done. Scouts, forget about it. Um, just another inconvenience life. And like I said, college, don't get me started. So many broken promises in college that I just decided to start taking out loans, school loans and whatever. And when did my life deal turn around? Prior to February 2015, I just got so fed up with the idea that nothing's going wrong. Excuse me, nothing's going right the way I wanted it to go, and there was some level form of suppression that was going on. I'm not going to say oppression. I'm not going to go that far. I will say I was heavily suppressed. Now, keep in mind, like I said this morning, suppression depends on your intent. Suppression solely depends on your intent. It's not a good or bad. It's whatever you make it to be. Yeah. Or they just don't. They just flat out don't care. Dude, it's just the lines of do what I tell you to do, or else there's going to be something far worse waiting for you afterwards. Let me get back to the. I got distracted with that one. Yeah, my parents didn't care. Um, uh, yeah, for the most part, they don't care about what we feel because they're gonna make a decision that they think is best, and it's like at what cost. Like my dad did all that fighting for. You know what? I almost crossed the line. Let me not go there. Oh, Jesus, almost crossed that line. Mm. So, to what I was saying, I was being suppressed from doing a lot of things. Uh, Getting suppressed to do anything from people outside my house, that's expected. It kind of hurts when it comes from inside as well. So that's when I decided, like, you know what? I'm getting out of here. If I fail, if I go homeless, if I go broke, at least I failed based off of my decisions and my decisions alone. They didn't want that. Mom didn't want that. Pops didn't want that. Now, granted, my dad did a better job of asking me questions like, how you pay for this? How you pay for that? My response is real simple. I'll figure it out, but I'm leaving. And it was getting to the point, both parents I made it ask, but they eventually got out of my way. It was getting to the point where I was going to tell them because I was getting so much resistance. Like I said, suppression. Like, no, don't do it, or you're not going to do it, which was like a major without the form of oppression. And thank God they finally let me go because my next response to both of them would have been this: unless if it's worth losing your life, continue to stand in front of me. Other than that, get out of my way. I'm leaving. Now, some people say that's very extreme. My response to them is real simple. For a level of freedom, I'm willing to take it to the extreme. It don't matter to me, especially if I feel like I've been shackled, bullied, inconvenienced, whatever you want to use. I appreciate that. Thank you, but I'll be good. When? So what was that? February 3rd? Was it February 3rd? February 5th? Either way, 2015. Got out, moved out on my own. So it's got a studio, got a studio apartment. I already had a car by then. So yeah, thanks, Dr. Joel. I'm good. Trust me, I'm good. I'm good. Um, yeah, I got a studio apartment around that time, and I started. All right, it's like all right, time to pay bills. Now, keep in mind, up to this point, stay with my pops, stay with my moms, I stayed with my older brother, which was all bad. Another situation with my older brother. Um, was my older brother. That was a form of suppression. I won't go in details of what happened, but that was a form of suppression. Mom, of course, and dad. Well, it is what it is with that. I also had to get on my own and do what the fuck I wanted to do. Cause anything I did when I got home, I was shunned not to do it, but I did it anyway. And needless to say, the consequences that was brought on, that was informed to me, never came to existence. See, the reason why, which placates into whatever issues, whatever I was feeling at the time, it's like you guys lied to me. What you said was going to happen did not happen. I left. I left my house. I went out. I did whatever. I wasn't going to do nothing crazy, anyways, for obvious reasons. But everything I said, they said I could not do. I went ahead and did it, and I did it 10 times over. And it's like you lied to me. You kept me. TD Jakes used a good example. I think this is a TD Jakes or whatever the case may be. Nobody. Let me use a flea analogy. When the flea's tapped in a jar, all he's going to do is continue to hit the ceiling. No matter how high he jump, he's going to hit that ceiling. When you open that jar, that flea has no limitations anymore. Or another analogy, a tiger in the cage. For the most part, nobody's really scared of a tiger in a cage until that cage is open. That's where I would compare myself in this situation. I will 100% do that because now that I start to see that me being lied to, me being inconvenienced, and whatever goofy shit, it placates. It's another reason why I don't really talk to my family to this day. I'm gonna be honest, I don't talk to them. I don't volunteer to call to check on anybody and see how they doing. I'm okay with being by myself. And a lot of people say that's extreme. You're always gonna have family. And one thing I have to tell them, family is nothing but a title. Let me say that again. Family is nothing but a title. Because unfortunately, at that situation, it's almost told too much. Yep, there goes one more problem. All right. So one thing that my family will use to hold me down and say we're family, or I'm your brother, I'm your mother, and that type of stuff. And they say, and they try to use that to shout you down. It's like, no, those are just titles. At the end of the day, I know friends that I will hold in high regard than certain family members as we speak. Matter of fact, one of my friends that I talk to every day, I hold her in high regard than majority of my family, if not all of them. I agree. So much so that, ladies and gentlemen, Shanessa, God rest her soul, died on Father's Day. That's Aunt Topeka's only daughter, I believe. That's her only daughter. That's her middle child out of her three. She died on not this Sunday, the Sunday before. And her funeral is Saturday. I'm not going. I am not going. I'll find a way to talk to the brothers later on. I will check in on the mother, Aunt Topeka. I'll check in on her later. But I have no desire to go to that funeral on Saturday. It's because Saturday's number one. Put the fact that I'm working. Put that to the side real quick. No. The answer is no. When I when I say I don't want to really have too much to do with my family, I mean that. Like I'll hold on to certain individuals, but even then, it's like if you guys don't stop talking to me in this type of way, like you have some type of dominion or control over me, I'm never just gonna talk to you again. It being by yourself sucks, but been I'm built for that. I'll take my chances. I'll block everybody's number, get rid of everybody on social media. Like I don't want to hear from you. So when did I? So how old was I when I moved out? Um, hold on, let me do the math. I think I was okay. I know I was. I'm not gonna give out that age, but to be s- suppressed for 20 plus years, only to come out on your own and go through what you went through, it's like wow. And on top of that, going through what you're going through right now, mentally, and it's like it hurts. And people's like, "Are you? Hey, Chris, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm okay. I'm fine." That's one of the biggest lies I've ever told in my life that I'm fine. For the majority of my life, that I was fine. No, I'm struggling just like the next person. But the problem is, I had to. I was taught to put on a mask. Put a mask on. Sorry, I thought there was something outside. Yes, for sure I will. Of course I will. I had to learn to put a mask on, ladies. You know what I mean? Most of the time you see me, it seems like nothing's bothering me for the most part because I understand smiling's not my preference. But I put this mask on hide hide what I'm really feeling at the time, and it just yeah, I could say it hurts, but it's the best thing to do. It's like I don't want to show no one or inform anybody what I'm really going through because at the end of the day, the question is, unless you guys gonna help me get out the situation, what's the point of talking to people? It's like this is gonna be between me and God to figure out. But that is the biggest lie that I've ever told. Like I'm fine, and the reason why I did that is because it's like, what if I start telling people I'm not fine? Now I'm looking for sympathy. Now people are going to look down on me, feel sorry for me, and it'll be a charity case. So, never wanted that idea to placate on my psyche. Sorry, I was reading a message. But the question is, what do we do moving forward? I need to stop being a liar. Now, am I going to go out in full detail and tell people uh, I'm going through it because who almost said that? Well, although that information is already out there. It's like, am I going to go around and tell people what's going on in every detail of my life? Like, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed this morning. Um, uh, money, blah 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 blah. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna just like tell people like, it's could be better, but I don't know. I'm happy to be here. I guess that's it. Thank you. Um, yeah, most people don't know me because I really don't give people the time of day to get close to me. And the reason for that is because every time I let someone get that close to me, they give me a reason to regret ever letting people in. Like for example, I don't let's say this. Actually one quick second. No, let me not do that. One second, y'all. I think I screwed up. Okay, sorry about that. Trust me, I know. Um, yeah, I don't let people get close to me. Is because I just like I said, it's hard for me to trust people. Now, someone told me one day, you don't have trust issues. You have issues trusting yourself and your decision making. Yeah, that might be true, but at the end of the day, there's still trust issues. And a guy like me who likes to study people's patterns and movements, yeah, I that combined with certain level of trust issues does not help at all. Okay. So yeah, it's hard to let people in because whatever you give them, they will use it against you. And Bolo said this best on my show a few weeks ago, and it just stuck with me. Uh, Actually, I just forgot, forgot it like that. But he said something. Love without correction is a weapon. No, correction without love can be utilized as a weapon, or something to that extent. And it's hard for me to, when people do that, it's hard for me to sense any type of, well, love for, yeah, love, but it's hard for me to say, like, do you really care about me to protect my vulnerabilities that I open up to you? Because Lord knows I will fight to the grave for yours. And it's hard to find anybody else who's going to reciprocate that. So again, that also placates to, like, I'd be lying to people saying I'm fine. No, I'm not. I'm by myself, alone with my thoughts and some bad memories as well. And some of the bad memories, I tend to lock away, like kind of turn the lights out on certain spots in my brain, so I won't remember whatever I've been through. Now, some people say that's a form of trauma, probably, but it works until further notice. So, what do I do now with this information? Like, you're not fine, and right, I know that, especially with what I'm going through. Like I said, I was able to physically get a hold of it, but not to say it didn't cause any mental or emotional scars. It would be a lie, because, like I said, it compromised peace and convenience, and I can't act the way I want to react to. But there I go. Lost my train of thought just that fast. So many things going through my mind at once. It's ridiculous. Oh yeah, that's what I ask. What am I going to do now that I know that I'm not fine? That this this thing sucks. What am I going to do? That simple, that easy. That's the only thing I can do. Now some people are going to say sometimes God doesn't answer your prayers, and I was like, I'm not going to go that far. Will say that there's something about you that needs to change. But God does hear your prayer. Whether He answers or not, that's between y'all two. But He always hears me if I was to call on Him. Yeah, because like I said, these new changes that I'm going through, that this household is going through, I was able to weather the storm. But it's like, come on now. But it is what it is. The lighter note of the situation is, whenever I'm just able to, oops, sorry, I didn't see that. Many people are inherently selfish, so finding someone who truly cares is very difficult, but it's not impossible. It's easier said than done, but give it to the Most High. His plans is always better than ours. That is a fact. That is very much true. Yep. That's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. I had to, because like I said, this is the first time me just getting some. It's one thing when I do get it out your chest. It's like something happened. It's like, all right, I'm not waiting till Thursday to speak on this on the show. I'm gonna speak on this right now. But this right here, man, it's I don't know, man. I really don't. But like I said, just give it to the Most High and let God figure it out. Because I tell you guys, I tried and I'm good. And honestly, I don't want to be that guy to say that I'm gonna relapse into whatever old life that was. Hassan, salute to you. How you feeling? But trying to stay on the right path, whatever, however you want to translate that, it's so fucking difficult, man. I'm not even gonna hold you. This is not easy. This is not a cakewalk. This is the this is the level of inconvenience that I try to avoid. Thank you. Yeah, this is the first time that I ever just openly uh, talk about this. And albeit, I know, I appreciate you, Artichoke. Thank you. And like you guys, some of you guys, well, on this on this side of YouTube, I know two people knows what I'm going through. Although it's out there, it's shocking to me. I don't know what a lot of people say, but it's what it is. But that's a good thing about what I do. Two people on this side of YouTube knows what I'm going through in depth. Well, one more in depth than the other. So let me say that. Whereas the other one, well, they're just is what it is. They're gone. Well, the I'm sorry. Two people on this side knows what I'm going through. One more in depth than the other, and as far as Clubhouse goes, a handful of people know. And and like I said, they ask me how I'm doing, and I say I'm fine, but I know that's a lie. It's like, y'all, I need. It's like I guess this is me saying that I never ever. I don't think I ever done this a day in my life. Um, and here comes my pride trying to prevent me from asking this one simple request. Um, just pray for me. That's it. Just I don't need as of now I don't need any money. Let's hope it stays that way. Lord, please God, let it stay let it stay that way. But sometimes I have some dark moments or some downtime, and that's when reality tends to hit me. If I had to say that, but it's like just um, pray. I really don't ask for this because Lord knows I do this for everybody else. But me being 36 years old, like I said, I never really genuinely asked this question. But y'all just pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for my family, and pray that I get out of this storm that's been ongoing for 36 years and counting. So, uh, it is what it is. But yeah, I had to get all that off my chest. It's one of those days that it's like, usually when I'm alone with my thoughts, I keep myself busy. Like I said, I created a new excuse me, a new segment that we're gonna do on the BTSI show. School normally keeps me occupied. I go back to school on Tuesday, and I'm usually talking to one person most of the time who can just, I guess, I can't even put into words what that person has done for me. So, and her and I relationship, I protect that to the ends of the world. But when I have these down times, when I'm reminded of certain situation, it's kind of tough. It's really, really tough. Usually I'm that strong friend that people go to, but this is what happens when a strong friend is like at that breaking point, or it seems like he's at that breaking point, and he just needs to just like I said, get it off his chest. I'm doing that now because if I do not want to keep this in any longer. I want to be able to go to sleep with a clean slate and wake up with a clean slate. So, hey, how you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Missed you. Um, what was I saying? Jada does the simplest things to distract me. It never fails. Um, what was I to say? Jada messed me up like that. That's what just happened? Oh, okay. That thing is tripping. I appreciate that. Thank you. Um, that's what I'm saying. I was always that strong friend, and like I got 36 years of my problems, but also I'm I was always open ear, open thought to those who are going through it, or whatever the case may be. It's like, what you want to talk about in my ear? Like, I know you asked me how I'm doing. Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. It was more talk about you, what's going on. Sometimes people need assistance, and sometimes somebody just needs my two ears, and I do that. Like I said, for the better part of 36 years, I've been doing that, and sometimes I just need that in return. I have it. Um, so, do I have it? Do I have a safe place to go to? Yes, I do. But I don't know what it is today. That is, um, That's a good question. Who do I turn to? Sometimes, Jada, my problems is my problems are not really minute, to say the least, and I feel like I can't put my burdens on anybody. So, and when I've and my biggest and I feel guilty when I do find that one person who can take in all my what you call it. It's like I don't want to put that on them because like I have big enough shoulders to handle my problems and other people's problems just as of late. Or, yeah, as of late, just my problems are getting a little bit too heavy. Although I guess I'm doing the right things on the outside. But for the most part, I don't have anybody to go to. Not one person. Not one person to talk to. And, and it's like until I talk to somebody, which is not often, like at all. Maybe more so recently now, but not at all. I'm just going, uh, going to bed, getting up, putting my clothes on, and going about my business. Not, not knowing what, uh, what the minds mean, Jada. Aquarium minds would like to know. I appreciate that. Thanks, out of the show. But yeah, outside of one person that I talk to every day on a regular, yeah, I don't really talk to anybody. And like I said, even that individual, I'm scared to put all that. Sorry, there's always me. If you, I know, I got you. But and the only person that I talk to, um, on a regular, I'm scared to put this on them because usually my issues that I have or I think about it will scare the average person away or the strongest person away. So I just deal with it by myself. So being on, I'm sorry, I'm keeping an eye on another chat. I'm like, what the hell is going on over here? Okay, people are special. But yeah, I'm gonna be good. It's just that I don't know what it is about today. It's just like sometimes I just need a space of like I need to really just need to just like the epitome of like when I do get it off your chest is one thing when I see a video or I run across a conversation and I need to talk about it. You'll be surprised. Hmm. I don't think I want to answer that question. I'm not going to ask that question. Nope, 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 nope. Not doing it. Not doing it. Not doing it. See. Is it hot? It's getting a little hot in here. Okay. I'm gonna let that go. Not gonna get that much. So you see, she, you see, she does this on purpose. I know she does this on purpose. That secret was safe for me. I can't. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, we gonna cool. One thing I'm gonna do is obviously I'm not gonna get spill the whole secrets of what I'm going through, but I gotta stop lying. I have to stop lying. If this is me holding myself accountable, if we're all in the same circle, you can hold me to it as well. You did too. You did too. Just not her. You did too. So don't give her all the credit. We ain't doing that. Trust me, you did too. Um, so I need to stop lying to people and telling them I'm fine because that is I'm tired of saying it like real talk. See, I'll play the video again.
What's the biggest lie that you've ever told? I'm fine. Ah, man, come on, tell me, what's the biggest lie you ever told? I'm fine. That's the biggest lie I ever told.
I need to stop doing that. I really need to stop telling people I'm fine. I need a substitute word for fine. Like saying I'm fine is a lie. I need a substitute. Like what should I say? I appreciate that. Thank you. I really do. I need to find another way to um, um, I guess I could say is how you feeling? I was like, I've been better, or I'm getting better. I guess that would be the best way to respond because I don't know. I really don't. But we will see. We will see. We will see. What is they doing on this? Okay, they wilding off. I'm checking out something else. Let me see. Is there anything I need to look into? Because I might just I might go to sleep before I accidentally leave this house and get myself into some type of trouble that I don't have no business being in. Let's see. Well, who's the least competent? Trump or Biden? Well, that goes without saying. Dash for words about that stupid shit. Who pays all? Nobody. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely going to sleep because there is absolutely, positively nothing on Clubhouse that's worth talking to. Love, I appreciate you. Salute, salute. Thank you for pulling up. Well, be watchful of modern spirits. Facts. Most of them just want to be nosy. Nosy. Only talk to those who are comfortable speaking to. You're saying I'm fine is the best response for those type of folks. Yeah. Uh, but like I said, we li- can't be lying because even Satan doesn't lie. So what business do I have doing it? I'm trying. I'm trying. Well, see, it's interesting that you say protect your peace. I thought I was doing that all these years, and only to get the results that I've been getting. It's like this is what protecting your peace is. Then fine, I guess this is what it is. But honestly, I don't even know how that looks like anymore. Outside of just giving it to God, I really don't know how that looks like when they say protect your peace. I think it's just like, all right, just give it to God and whatever. Just let God take care of it. Just go about my life. Oh, I know you're not. I know you're not. I know you're not. And trust your instincts. Um, with that, um, yeah, hey, I got no rebuttal for that one. You're absolutely right. I was in the same spot not long ago. Yeah, it's like I said, I didn't. I'm in this situation that I didn't ask to be in. It's based off of other people's decisions. See, when I make a choice, if it fails, I'm okay with that because it's my choice. When I fail because of what someone else did, someone else's decision making, we are going to talk about our. We're going to talk about the artichoke because, like I said, I'm not going to rush this episode, but we need to have a discussion about Satan. We need to have a discussion about Satan. So we will hold off on that because I was told that too. So I have something interesting take. Now don't get interested. I'm Team God the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. That's never going to change. But we need to have an honest conversation about Satan down the road, down the road. Um, Yeah, that was saying when I make my own bad decisions, those are my bad decisions. And I have no one to blame but myself. And it's beautiful taking accountability for your actions, for your choices. It's a beautiful thing. It feels great. I'll let you know. I will let you know. Yeah, it feels great. It feels beautiful taking accountability for your actions. When you are in a compromised position because of somebody else, I got 20 plus years of that. I have 20 plus years of getting into situations based off of other people's decisions, only to be left hanging high and dry. Not to say I didn't make some bad decisions back then. So let me not say that like I'm the most perfect human being because that's a lie. However, I'm more comfortable with taking accountabilities for my actions than somebody else dropping the ball. Excuse me, dropping the ball. And not only that, I have to take accountability for something that didn't happen to me, all because I didn't know how to stand up and defend myself compared to others. Oh yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, that's a fact. Um, but okay, they doing whatever. Yeah, what was I saying? Uh, do I need to bring one of my? No, you don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. Oh, that's another funny thing that we found out the other day about. Hold on, I'm looking at something. I'm trying to figure out why is this fool going off on a campus? Oh, I'll text him later. But no, I don't need that. I appreciate that, Archo, but I'm good. Being accountable also comes with being disliked. In some cases, it's what it is. What it is. See, that's a beautiful thing. I don't care if I'm liked or disliked by people because I was bullied for like maybe 15 years of my life. Out of the 36 years of being on this planet, 15 of those years I have been absolutely bullied. And like I said, I could probably count on one hand how many times I stood up for myself, and out of the handful of times that I stood up for myself, I could count how many times I did not get in trouble for standing up for myself. I got in trouble full ride from the school, from the parent, from the parents, my parents, and I'm like, what? So after that, it was like, man, f everybody. And I was like, if it's F me, and it's F all of y'all then. So, oh yeah, that's me too. Because that's why I'm able to say what I wanted to say because I'm not saying anything to garner any type of like or visibility. I say what I want to say because that's how I forgot I got a candle right here. It's because I say what I want to say and I don't care if anybody likes me. I don't care if no one talks to me again. But but um but hey, it is what it is. Hold on, let me see something. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure I wasn't tripping. But oh shoot, I am sorry. I forgot I am being simulcast on IG Live. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Cindella, what's going on? My cousin Jeremy's here. That's Deep Cozo. A lot of people don't know what evil really looks like. Bad decisions don't always mean evil, though. That's a fact. Um, it's specific to who you are, because I feel like we have a lot of combos that have been long overdue. Oh, that's a fact. Oh, we will. We 100% will. Like ladies and gentlemen, that's my cousin Jeremy. Like that's my actual blood cousin. Like our mothers are sisters. That's my cousin for real. Salute to Jeremy. Salute to Jonathan. Yeah, those are my cousins. Cause those are my real ones. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have some conversations later on down the road. What matters is how I like, love, and be myself. Everything else is not my business. It's not. No, that's a fact. That is a 100% fact. What people feel about me is none of my business. That is absolute truth. And okay, I don't need to have a brother with me. Having that conversation is not out of order, so I'm looking forward to it. We will talk. And the OG's in the building. Bolo, what's good, fam? How you feeling? Oh, that's your conversation. Let me not do all that. Uh, too much done past, man. We were younger back in the day. Absolutely, absolutely. I gotta link up with my distance family. He only stays like 2.5 hours from me, Austin. So yeah, one of these days, whenever I get the free schedule, because Lord knows I work a lot. Like I do, I used to work 90 hours a week. Now I'm down to 85 hours a week. Glory to God. And hopefully, when I graduate college in October, and I look for a better job, then I can cut back on the hours dramatically, of course. I'll come your way. We'll talk about it. Whenever my schedule opens up, we will definitely look into that. That's a fact. But yeah, man. Like I said, oh, to those who are in here, you about to go back for your masters. That's what's up. When I graduate, I'm gonna take maybe a few months off from school. Then I have two options. Either A, I go for my master's in marketing, or B, I'll go back to school to get a second degree for like something STEM related, like particularly cybersecurity. So either way, I have good options to go for. I'm paying for school out of my pocket. And Jada is now watching me on IG. She gets Y'all don't know how much I love Jada because I allow her to get away with a lot of stuff. I'm not forgetting. I know you're not. I know you're not. Jada. But but yeah, what was I getting at? Okay, yeah, look. And now you should look. Now artichoke. Okay, both of y'all playing games with me right now. Y'all finna get it. Y'all lucky after this I'm going to bed because I can call both of y'all, give you guys a phone call right now. Y'all know I know how to get in contact with y'all. So don't I'm gonna let y'all make it. Um But I did need that. I'll say this. I needed this dream, and I just needed some people. I just needed good people around me, so that way when I wake up tomorrow, my head is cleared, and I can focus on the day. I want you two to define innocent. I'll wait. Don't ask ChatGPT. Don't Google it. Don't go to Oxford Language. I want y'all to define innocent. Y'all play too much. Go to the guy one thing at a time. I'm not the one online with that. Hold on, what did you say? I'm not the one online with that tank on shore. Give me 1 second. This woman here. What? I can't be great to save my life. Innocent is a state you lose at your own discretion at the experience of more. Oh, that's a fact. That's a bar. I like that. That's a bar. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Jada pointed out something that I need to change, make some updates. So I'm gonna be nice and honor the request and cover up. I'm at home. It's I'm just chilling, so maybe I forgot to put a shirt on, and I forgot that I might be a little bit more. You know what? Let me not say that because that's going to require, depending who you talk to, that's going to require a lot of pauses. And for the other side of the fence, let me not even say that. I'm just going to stop right there. Okay. Innocent is the absence of being. I'm really going to let you make it. So, I am not thirst trapping. I am not thirst trapping. I'm just home. I'm chilling. I'm home. It slipped my mind. I forgot. My apologies. I got my hoodie on, my lounge hoodie. One of my favorite hoodies, by the way. So, yeah, his lack of is the equivalent of the Will Smith Man in Black thing. He ends the show with the and deletes it. Jada is a terrorist. Okay. Jada does not play fair. That's all I'm gonna say. She does not play fair. Okay. All right. Let me get back to IG because I'm done playing with y'all. I come to see you in town soon. Cause please hit me up and um yeah put your number send me your number and I'll hit you up and whenever you're coming in town I'll see what I can do. If I gotta get off of work early and link up, we will. Between you and her, you guys did your job. So thank you. Cause Lord have mercy, y'all not right. Oh, y'all not right for that. Yeah, yeah, Jeremy, just let me know. Hit me up and let me know. We'll get it. We'll definitely get into that. So now that got that off my chest, so the question is, what is the, high five, y'all. We're the innocent ones because he came on here with no. I was not thirst trapping. I just had a lot on my mind. It's just like it was just really weighing heavy on me. Usually, when I'm in a space by myself, I can just I can just stay active and stay busy and not worry about nothing, and not worry about what's really bothering me. But just for today, I don't know what it is about what it was about today. It's just like it just really dawned on me. Like got home, cleaned the house, and it was like I don't know. It's just like the last 6 months just started to hit me, and it's like what is going on? And I am not confirming or denying a thing. I that you don't know that happened earlier today. I did go to work. Thank you. So So maybe that he brought out the arms that, as I was saying. So yeah, when I was just um yeah, I don't know what it is today. Yeah, I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was today. It just came and hit me, and I was like, hold on, this is starting to affect my psyche. Literally cleaned up my whole entire house. I even went to go buy a candle just to like go add to the house, is like add to the smell good of the house and whatever the case may be. But I don't know. I really don't know what it was, but I had to like said, like my cousin said, like I just gotta vent. I gotta get this off my chest, like for real. Because one thing I try not to do, actually, which what I do more cases than not, I don't go to I don't go to sleep with a heavy heart. Yeah, I don't go to sleep with a heavy heart at all. So it's like get it out right now, some way, shape, or form. Go clean up. Go go plan for a next show. Go go sing or whatever. I just pick back up. I just pick back up singing as far as to be productive, pretending to something that's going to happen in the future. We'll talk about that in 2025. But it's like find other things to do to keep busy. For some reason, it just my problems seem to, or my ghost seem to skirt through all that and just hit me. And it's like, what? Th- you two need to knock it off. Stop it. What did you say? Stop. No, stop it. Stop, stop, stop. I'm about to. See, oh, you guys are on the East Coast. I would call y'all, but it's like 1 in the morning. I got loved up. Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't join them. Don't join them. Don't join them. Don't join them. Ain't nobody. No, don't. So, um, in closing, I am happy to be relieved. You guys have definitely made it better. So thank you. I I owe you guys one. I'll just say that. I really do owe you guys one. I can finally breathe. Thank you. Thank you. But let me get out of here. I'm going to bed. On your way out, if you like this video, hit the like. If you dislike it, hit the dislike. Please subscribe and share this out with your friends. Let them know that there's a strong possibility I know what they're going through, and this is a safe space uh, for them and anybody else. Like, just something on your mind, let's talk about it. Follow me on my social links are located in the description. Participate with all rights and privacy. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. Once we reach that goal, one lucky person will get $100 during the Cash App giveaway. Yep, so I'm going to bed. Uh, Trying to get my and especially yeah, my condolences. My condolences. I will. You and your family is in my prayers. I will be. I'll call a check up on you tomorrow. Okay. I don't know exactly what time. I know you're a busy woman, but I will definitely call to check up on you. And I'm gonna need you to stop trying to call me out. I forgot I had a shirt off. Uh, it happens. Some of y'all ladies be coming on live with nothing, with your bra on and maybe some shorts. I don't stop y'all. I don't call y'all out. I'm like, hey, they at home. I try to defend y'all. Just saying. Y'all be comfortable in your own house. That's all I gotta say. But I'm gonna get out of here. I'll just joke it. But Jada, to go to bed right now. Go to bed. Y'all get on my nerves. This is the BTSI show. I'm your host, Tristan J. I will talk to you guys whenever. Good night. Peace out, y'all.
It's a mess. But hey, don't even worry about it.